How's it going, YouTube? It's FuzzyXYZ here. Now today I'm going to bring you a Prophecy deck profile. I took this to my locals yesterday and I actually got first place with it, which is absolutely amazing. This is the second time that I've actually won a locals with Prophecy, obviously different variants. This is more or less the exact same as the deck that I last uploaded, which I took to Victoria Hall last week. But like I said, it came first place. The deck worked absolutely amazing. I went more or less undefeated in Swiss, and then obviously won in top 4, and then won the final round. So I'll get through the deck profile first, and then I'll tell you what my matchups were, etc. So it's 3 Priestess, 3 Spell Magician, 2 Justice, 1 Temperance, 2 Breaker, 2 Tragodia, and 2 Veiler. So for the monster lineup, I think that's like the perfect monster lineup in my opinion. And then I activate, I had 2 Grand Tower, 2 Spellbook of the Master, 3 Secrets, 2 Fate. This is probably my favourite card, other than Priestess, in the deck. It just put in so much work. Due to the fact that I do actually banish a lot from this, I'm actually thinking about the second Eternity. So I forgot its name then. But this card is absolutely amazing. 2 life, put in work. Triple Wisdom, one of the best cards in the deck. Starhole. I had to actually borrow dice off one of my teammates, Cheffel, because this was on like over 20 counters, which was absolutely crazy. 1 Eternity, 2 Power, love this card, and then Wholesome Reborn. And for the traps, 3 T-Raw, possibly the best card that could be in this deck as a trap is concerned. It protects all your stuff, and then you just pop it next turn with Priestess, or you overlay with your Magicians by getting all your searchers. And then 2 Compulse, which actually saved my bacon a couple of times. Ironic bacon saver. Well, that's the deck, put that to one side. The extra deck is mostly the exact same. Big Eye, I actually never made this, and it's like probably the first time I've not entered a tournament and not made this. Cowboy, I went for, actually got game with this card. Yes, I have got game with this in Prophecy, and I'll explain that. It was absolutely hilarious. Maystroke, I made that once actually. Zen Mains, I made this. Tempo, never made it. I think I'm going to take it out maybe for an Acid Golem or a Leviathan, something that's a bit more bigger. Due to the fact that if my opponent overlays into a Zen Mains or a Gachi, I normally just fate it away. I don't really go into this, so I might change this out. Phoenix, probably the best rank 2 that could possibly in this deck. Shining Elf, this actually won me a game. Gachi, having a Breaker with a Gachi on the field is absolutely amazing. Scrap Dragon, I got this for game. Stardust, I made this in... yeah, I did actually make this card. Black Rose, never made it. Arcanite, love this card with Starhole. Tempest, I absolutely love this card with Starhole. Catasta, and then the last sleeve I actually borrowed a TG Hyper Librarian off my friend, which I forgot to actually buy off him at the end of the tournament, so I'll just put this to one side. Side deck, 2 Xiaogan the Spiritualist. Didn't see it a lot actually over the weekend in the games I actually sided it in. 2 Snowman Eater. I actually forgot to take these out for Max C's, but they did actually win me a game, so these will actually be Max C's. I do prefer Xiaogan, to be honest, and there is another side deck card which I'm testing out at the minute, which I'll probably might do a video on actually. 2 Soul Taker. In all honesty, I side the Soul Taker and I've kept it in my side deck probably like since the first time that I played Prophecy. And in all honesty, I don't really think I need to put them in my side deck anymore. We do a lot of popping and banishing within the deck, so I don't actually think I need it, so I might take it out. 2D Fisher. I haven't played against Mermails again. I don't know what it is. I never play against Mermails, but you know that you have to kind of side these for Mermails anyway. 2 MSTs for the 5 fist matchup and stuff like that. Double Roll Decree, put in work. Rivalry, MVP a side deck, and the 1 Shadow Mirror. I actually sided this because I went against Insectors. Yeah, so let me get on to my matchups. I'll just put these here because they are nice and shiny. I absolutely love this card. Okay, so there was 4 rounds of Swiss, and then it went to top 4. Round 1 I played against Insectors, 2-0'd that. Fate just put in a lot of work and Shadow Mirror hit him game 2, so I did that 2-0'd that one. Game 2 I played against some sort of Gishki Mermails. It was a really unique build. Unfortunately it wasn't a really good build in my opinion. I 2-0'd that, but game 2, this is like the funny bit, they were on 8k and I took quite a lot of damage because they'd had a strike bouncer on the field. Yeah, that Gishki loop thing. But I normal summoned a breaker, popped the back row, special summon Priestess, attack for 3/8. They then set a monster. I end phase fated it away, and so they had no cards on the field. Now here's the sad part, which I actually found absolutely hilarious. I could have actually just like attacked with the breaker and attacked with the Priestess for game. But I actually wanted to kind of show off a little bit, and I do like having fun, and if I have like the chance to kind of show off, I know you shouldn't really do it, to be honest, and I probably wouldn't do it in like a proper event. But I drew for turn, summoned a Spell Magician, got the Search for Life. I actually attacked with my Priestess and Magician, so that left them on 700 or 800. I can't remember which one. Yeah, 700. And then I actually went main phase 2, and they was actually surprised what I did, and I actually popped my own Spell Magician with my Priestess, and then I lifed back my Magician by banishing another Magician into like I said, into a Magician. So I had a level 4 Magician and the breaker on the field, and I overlaid into Cowboy for game. And it's like, I think Cowboy is probably one of the worst ways to actually lose against, and it has happened to me a fair lot of times. It's just a lot of my team members try and go for Cowboy for game. It's like a little inside joke type thing, but I wanted to do it, which is absolutely hilarious. Round 3 I played against someone I know, Ash. He was playing X-Sabers. I 2-1 that one. Game 1 I actually he had a Black Rose on the field, but he didn't use the effect, and I dropped a Trag, and then I ended up pitching a Priestess to take control of his Black Rose, and then I copied obviously Priestess effect to level 7, and I actually normal summoned a Veiler and synced for Stardust, and I just beat him down with that. He had loads of back row, but Stardust kept negating. And then game 2 he actually went full on field crazy, which I couldn't do anything about. Obviously I didn't have the maxes, otherwise the maxes would have probably helped in that situation. But game 3 I actually went Rivalry Awards on him, and I just beat him down. It was a very grindy match actually, and I was scared of Beast, but I fated away his Beast, he negated, and I dropped a Veil, so that was my last game. And then round 4 I actually played against Agents. I 2-0'd that. The Star Hall was on at least between 15 and 20 counters. It was unreal, and that he actually went full crazy on me, and he actually got me down to 500 life points. I think he might have miscalculated or something, but I normal summoned a breaker, and he was on 3-9, and my breaker was on no, he was on 3-4, my breaker was on 3-9, and I fated his Shine Ball into attack mode, and I just attacked for it for game. But he was a really sound out dude. I actually helped him re-rage his Agents a little bit. And then it went to top 4. I thought that I did absolutely amazing in Swiss. The deck, like I said, went perfect. Top 4, went against windups, 2-0'd them. I just generally beat him down with Priestess. And every time they made an exceed, I fated it away. So that was more or less, it was pretty easy to be honest. I think windups is like one of my favourite matchups against this, due to the fact that you can actually side rivalry. You have the Veilers and you can side the maxis. And then in the top 2, so in the finals, I played against Josh and his Fire Kings, not Fire Kings, Fire Fists, sorry. And Fire Fists do actually scare me a lot. I don't like playing against him with this deck. Like the only things you can kind of side is the MSTs and Decrees. And that's about it. Game 1 I beat him down with a Priestess. Game 2 he went berserk on me. and I basically had nothing. And game 3, he actually had a Shockmaster on the field, but I revealed 3 for Priestess, popped his Shockmaster, beat him down, and I just had like double Wisdom set and a Fate and a T-Row and a Tower. And I think he'd already used his Heavy Storm, so he couldn't really do much, so I was just fating away stuff and activating Wisdoms when he Darkhold or Trenchhold or Bottomless or Mirror Force or whatever. So Priestess actually got me game on that one as well. And that's about it, guys. Like I said, the deck looked absolutely amazing. First place is absolutely amazing. Was talking in the team Friday night, and we was all talking about nationals and how we should start preparing for nationals. And I think that I will be taking Prophecy to nationals unless I test Evil Swarms or something like that, and I might take Evil Swarms, but at the minute it's Prophecy. Because I absolutely love this deck, and like I said, talking to my team and was preparing for nationals and talking about stuff, and it's a way to kick off your training by actually going first place in a pretty decent tournament at a very good locals, and actually topping with this deck without Divine Judgment and all that stuff. Not Divine Judgment, Judgment Day, stupid name change. But I absolutely love this deck, and I think that I'm probably going to keep this deck up until the point where Konami actually hit this deck in some particular way, which I can't think of at the minute. Other than that, guys, please comment below on what you think about the deck itself. Any changes, any opinions on it, then please do thingy. One final thing, I'd just like to say congratulations to Sam Radins, who is our new team member of Team XYZ. Welcome to the team, bro, and we'll look forward to thingy. He's absolutely he's a decent player, very good, very strategic, and he's absolutely amazing. He's also qualified for Euros as well, and we're hoping that he can give us a nudge to get better and stuff like that. So other than that, guys, please thumbs up this video, please comment below, and please subscribe to my channel. See you later, YouTube.